Today, on Be Something Wonderful, the wait is over. How to embody your new reality now. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, welcome back. I heard from one of you who said, Tom, it's been so long. I've been waiting so long for my desire. I've been manifesting now for 2 years. And I just don't get it. I've tried everything. And I was wondering if you could add something to that. Well, guys, we're going to talk about this today and more. Here's what I want to say. I've said this before, but probably never as directly as I'm going to hit it today. That when you're waiting for something, when you're waiting for a desire, when you're waiting for something to happen in 3D, you can't receive it. You can't receive what you're waiting for. It's a contradiction in your state of being. It's a contradiction in terms. It makes no sense, right? If you've said, when you say I've been manifesting for 2 years, that's a contradiction then to already being in a state of fulfillment. I really want to hit this. You can't receive what you're waiting for. You can't find what is lost. Do you hear this? If you believe something's lost, then you can't find it because you believe it. You can't get over that belief. If you believe you're waiting for something, you can't receive it because you can't get over that belief. Do you hear me? I really want to unpack this. Let's unpack it like we've never unpacked it before. Waiting is a state of being. It's a state of lack. Whenever you're waiting, I don't care what you're waiting for. If you're waiting in line at a supermarket, if you're waiting in line for gas, you're waiting. You're in lack. If you feel like you're waiting, right? That implies that the present moment is unwanted, that you want to be somewhere else in the future, or you're reminiscing about the past, or you're regretting the past. Either way, you're saying the present moment's unwanted, that you're wanting or desiring the future. Do you hear this? Right? Desiring, longing for the future. What's the mirror of the reality mirror saying to you? There you are. You're saying, what's taking so long? The mirror's saying, you're right. Here's more reasons to wait. The mirror's saying, yeah, what is taking so long? Let's continue to wait. That's what happens, right? Waiting equals reacting. Here, this is big. This is big, right? Because sometimes we think when we're waiting, well, at least we're not reacting to 3D conditions. In fact, you are. Right? Your waiting is reacting, hear this, big, to 3D conditions. You may not be yelling or arguing outwardly, but you're resisting it and you're reacting to those conditions. What's the condition? That you don't have what you want yet. That's the condition. And you're reacting to it by waiting. Wow, that's big. Your desire and fulfillment stays just out of reach in this imaginary future. Right? And I'm not talking about imagining your wish fulfilled. I'm talking about being in a state of waiting, right? In this future you'll never quite catch up to it because you're always going to be creating the waiting. Remember, you are the reality of waiting, right? You are chasing your own reflection that you never catch up with. You're chasing a reflection in the mirror that you'll never catch up with unless you create the image of already being there. Right? Waiting implies that somehow you have better things to do, hear this, rather than feeling the power that creates worlds flowing through you. I want you to hear this. When you're waiting for something, when you're rejecting the current moment, you think there's something better, somehow better in all of the 3D world than feeling the power that creates worlds, that keeps the earth spinning, your heart pumping blood, right? Your heart beating, right? The flowers blooming, everything happening. You feel that power, there's something better than feeling that power flow through you. Wow, that's big. Let's really hit it today. Waiting implies lack and that you are separate from both the present and the future and can't access either. Hear this. You're saying, I'm waiting, so I'm not in the present moment. I must be separate then from the present, right? You are separate. Because if you were in the present, you wouldn't be waiting, right? And if you were already living your wish fulfilled, you wouldn't be waiting for the future. And it just means you can't access either because you're separate from them. You're waiting for a future and you're not in the present moment. And you can't get at either one of them. So you're in limbo. That's why nothing's coming. That's why nothing's popping into your reality. You are the waiting, right? You are denying and resisting the present moment and longing and craving for a future that never arrives. It can't arrive because you're waiting for it. Do you get this contradiction? Do you get the paradox? Something can't arrive if you're waiting for it. It can't. You're in a state of waiting, right? Why? Because it already is. It already is. It doesn't even arrive because it already is. It's already within you. There's nowhere for it to arrive. Wow, this is big. In the present, you have access to all time. Not just the past, not just the present, but all time. You have access. You only exist in the eternal moment. You have access to eternity. You only exist in the eternal moment of now. Not in the regrettable or reminiscent past or the desired future. Hear this loud and clear, right? Not in the regrettable or reminiscent past. You may regret it or reminisce about it, or the desired future. It's only now. Therefore, when you are waiting, you are denying and contradicting who you really are. Wow. You only exist in the present moment. So when you resist the present moment, when you're waiting for something to happen, you're resisting who you are, who you really are. You're contradicting that infinite being that you are. Can you feel the magnitude of what we're talking about here? So when you say I'm waiting so long, I've been trying to manifest 2 years now, that's a belief in linear time, right? That's a belief in the continuity of reality. That reality goes from past to present to future, this river of continuity. It doesn't, guys. We talked about this, but I really want to hit it in a different way today. So you're in the moment of now, and you're creating realities with your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. You're creating realities of waiting right now, realities of past and future. Right now, you're throwing out those pebbles. Reality is constantly being created in every moment, right? All time, right now, right in that lake. You're throwing beliefs, assumptions, frustrations, whatever you're throwing, those pebbles into the lake of infinity, you're creating now. And these waves or ripples of past and future events are set forth and created in the eternal moment now. You're creating these events right now in your state of confusion, your state of frustration, your state of waiting, right? You are evolving in a linear, so you're not evolving, right? I meant to say, you're not evolving in a linear fashion, right? That's the 3D. That's a bogus belief in 3D. You're not evolving in a linear fashion. You have access to any version of yourself right now, right? You are already evolved. And you're just deciding what part of your evolution that you want to experience in this eternal moment of now. Wow! So you're not evolving from a linear fashion, right? And proving and trying to get somewhere, right? You're just deciding what part of your total evolution that you want to experience now. That gives you the experience of evolving. But you're already fully evolved in this present moment. Wow, that's big. So let's hit it some more. There are no setbacks or comebacks. There's just now. In every now moment, you have access to an infinite number of versions of yourself and realities. There's no such thing. Right? That's why it makes no sense regretting the past or even reminiscing about it. You're in the now moment. It's time you create now. There's no linear time, so it's impossible to have a setback or even a comeback. You create something new in each moment of now. Everything else doesn't matter except this moment of now. You create it now. Right? Those other realities become dotted lines in that matrix, right? They fade out. They go back into the sea of infinite probabilities. They become potential again. And then what you're focused on now becomes your reality. You realize the potential. You collapse the wave. Do you get this, guys? Right? Because you believe in the continuity of time, you continue to identify with the same version of yourself and same realities. You're creating a new reality. It just looks a lot like the reality you're living now. But it's a new you, but a new you that looks like a lot like the old you. Do you hear this, right? So you're creating the same version of realities you don't want, which keeps you in an eternal state of waiting in non-fulfillment. Waiting is just non-fulfillment. Non-fulfillment, non-fulfillment. You can't get to fulfillment from waiting in non-fulfillment. There's no path to fulfillment there, guys. It doesn't exist. right? Hear this. Your dreams can only come true right now, in this moment of now. They're not in the future. They're not in the past dreams. They're right now, right? Your true divine nature, your true divine nature, unlimited, all-powerful, it is not in the past or future. It's right now. Your true divine nature is right now. But when you're waiting, you're not perceiving it. You're not realizing it. You're not living it, right? Now is the moment from where all time and all realities and all versions of yourself emanate and stream into 3D. I want to hit this again. This now moment is where all time, all realities, all versions of yourself, all dreams that you have emanate and stream into 3D from right now. Have I mentioned now? I'm not. So you say I've been manifesting this for a long time. This implies separation between you and reality. Hear this. Between you and your desires. Why do I say a separation between you and reality? Because when you say I, that is reality. When you say I, that is desires. You're the same as reality. Whatever you are, reality is. Whatever your desires are, you are. Do you see this? But you're implying separation, so you can't reach it. When you imply separation, you believe 3D the 3D will, right, the willpower, is necessary to make something happen. That's why you always revert to doubt and starting to move things around in 3D. Sending texts, having to do something, right? Your I that creates or manifests reality are the same. So you're not really creating anything or manifesting anything, because you are that they're the same thing. The I equals the creation. The I equals the manifestation. You're realizing a part of your evolution, right? And you're having the experience of evolving as a fully evolved being. Wow, that's big. Therefore, waiting for your manifestation, I've been manifesting a long time. Oh yeah, so therefore, waiting for your manifestation, or I've been waiting a long time makes no sense. They make no sense in light of what we just talked about, right? There's nothing to wait for. It's not a long time. You can access that right now. There are no regrets. There are no setbacks or comebacks, right? You're new in every moment because the I equals reality, right? Your I equals reality. You equal reality. You can enjoy that desired reality or manifestation right now. That I equals reality. So that is your reality, waiting a long time. And boy, it will be a long time, right? When you do, infinite intelligence, or the mirror, the world mirror, will reflect it out there. So when you start getting into that now moment and deciding who you are right now, the mirror quickly consolidates around your new state. Instead of waiting things to improve, instead of waiting for things to improve, move to the improvement, be the improvement. Right? You remember, you equal reality. So you got to be the improvement. Remember, there is no evolution in linear time. You are evolved. You just decide where to move to in the moment of now. Do you hear the magnitude of this, right? You cannot create or manifest anything that you are waiting for or view and believe is separate from you. It can't happen. This is big, right? So the mirror says, you said, I've been waiting for it. The mirror says, so be it. More waiting to you. Right? And this is in the words of Yoda from Star Wars, be or be not. It's not exactly in his words, right? He said, do or do not, right? There's no try. But I'm saying be or be not, there's no try. You got to be it or not be it, but there's no trying. There's no in between. Wow, that's big, right? Either you're in the moment of now or you're not, right? Either you are that or you're not that. Becoming is a linear 3D expression of what already is, right? You are not evolving. You're already involved. The 3D experience is to choose which part of your evolution you want to experience now, which I just touched on, right? So be the version of yourself that is already living that desired reality, right? Acting as if. It's not even acting as if, because I think you asked that as well. It's being it now. Being it now is bigger than acting as if. Acting as if still implies a separation, that you're acting as something that you will be, right? It implies it's not a bad, I'm not saying it's not a bad technique. It's a very useful technique, and it can work under the right circumstances, but I'm saying you don't even need it. It still implies that you're still not yet being your desired reality. You get closer to it, and certainly it will. The mirror will consolidate around that eventually. But you can go directly there, right? Embody the new desired reality. Only identify with your desired reality. Embody the new reality and only identify with that. That's how you go directly there. Don't wait, right? Right? Accept the old, waiting or, I just want to say don't wait. Here's the key. Waiting or fighting what you don't want, in other words, fighting the unwanted reality, is agreeing that it's still a reality. Hear this. When you fight that current reality, when you're waiting for it is fighting it. I said this, right? Waiting for it is reacting to it. Remember, it's the same. You think it's not, but it is, right? When you're doing that, that's the unwanted reality. You're agreeing that it's a reality. When you're waiting, you're agreeing that waiting is a reality. Wow, that's big. Accept the old reality as one quantum possibility, right? We've talked about this before, that you choose. Right, one quantum possibility, or accept the old reality that you have had chosen, but you're going to choose again, as one quantum possibility that you no longer choose. You no longer choose that as your possibility. Resist nothing. It's not about tolerating it. It's about accepting it as what is or what was, and choose again. Accept it now for something that what was, but you can still see remnants of it in your 3D reality and choose again. This is powerful, guys. The wait really is over. This is how to embody your new reality now. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, like and share our videos. That's how I get our message out. Share it with your friends, families, your colleagues. Share the videos, the channel. That's how we grow our base. Hit us up on Facebook at Be Something Wonderful, Instagram and Twitter at Tom Kearin. Our website, visit anytime at tomkearin.com or besomethingwonderful.com, or write me. I'd love to hear from you. Info at besomethingwonderful.com. Guys, until next time, with great love and great light, this is Tom. See you soon.